And we're back. Finally back on YouTube after years and years and years. I know you guys have been waiting for me to join back. Well, anyways, we've been getting a ton of questions, so we thought we would do a Q&A here on my YouTube channel. By the way, if you're new to this channel, my name is Moti Ankari. This is Christian. Say hi, Christian.
Am I allowed to talk now?
You're allowed to talk.
Hi! This is my first time here with Moti on his YouTube channel. And we are ready to answer some questions and have fun with you guys.
We're so excited. Okay, let's just dive in deep with it.
Like, he stalked me on Instagram for years. We got invited to to the America's Cup.
We both got invited to the Louis Vuitton
America's
Cup. It's a boating competition here around the world, actually, and it took place in New York, and we both got invited to it. However,
he decided to ditch.
Last minute, I ditched the Louis Vuitton boat to go with the Range Rover boat.
Anyway, we were supposed to meet, we didn't meet. We remained friends, and we were very chatty and hey, how are you, blah, blah, blah.
We were liking each other's photos, commenting,
And then I decided to spend October here in November, actually. Fall of 2016.
Late October. This is our first time meeting, so we decided to go to the Soho House to have some drinks. And then we went to Brian Atwood's Halloween party here in the city. It was so much fun.
It was fun because we met in that party.
Yeah. So I started, this is such a long answer, so I'm going to try to make it as short and sweet as possible. I basically started when I was in Baruch College. I was studying accounting because my parents told me, you go to Baruch College, you'll become an accountant, you'll be rich, and you'll be so happy for the rest of your life. And that was definitely not the case. The first year I started, I basically didn't have any friends in college, and I know. I would basically go to school, go home.
You still have no friends.
That's rude. While I was at Baruch College, I decided to start a blog, and basically this was the first wave of bloggers, when Leandra Medine started, when Bagstop started, when Ariel Nachmani started, or Ariel Charnas now. This is the first wave of bloggers. I saw these women doing it, and I was like, there's no one in the male space that's doing it. I want to do this. So I didn't know that they were monetizing it and making money out of it. I thought it was just a fun, escape from reality, and that's what I essentially did with it. Slowly but surely, I started, posting my outfits, and I'd get messages and comments and kind of gained a following from that. I started in 2011 when I was a freshman in college. I remember I used to get made fun of for starting it, and people would laugh at me, but you know what? Who's laughing now? Ha ha ha. I was extremely consistent on the blog. I was constantly posting, and I think when I was consistent with it, that's when I started seeing a real growth in it. And at that point, I was getting messages on Facebook from publicists asking if they can gift me things, and at that point I was like, my god, I'm getting free jeans. I finally made it in life. I thought I was so cool. And at the same time, I started I always wanted to work at GQ magazine. I started an internship there, and at that point I already had a good enough following. I had a strong enough presence on Instagram, but I didn't think of it much. I didn't think it was going to be a job. I didn't think I was going to make money from it. And working at GQ was such an amazing opportunity. It was very much Devil Wears Prada, but it was an incredible opportunity.
Can you tell an anecdote, a funny story about...
I feel like that's a whole other YouTube video, so unfortunately I will not get into it right now, but tune in next week. No, I'm kidding. But maybe one day we'll talk about it. Right now I feel like this is not about that.
You need to tell all what happened.
A tell-all.
What went down.
Christian, how did you start blogging?
I did it on my free time in Aruba. I was, whenever I went to the beach, I used to take a couple of good pictures, and then since I'm a graphic designer, I know how to edit, and I feel like I have a good eye for pictures. So
he's known as the Caribbean King.
Yeah, I still am. So I started posting on my Instagram, and it picked up, and then I took it seriously, and I remember spending half my salary on swimwear till brands noticed me, and they started sending me swimwear for free to Aruba, which was very complicated. Brands like, Orle Brown and Onia and Vilebrequin, they were the first ones to work with me. And then after that, I started doing resort wear. I started
did a huge major photo shoot for Vogue magazine and Louis Vuitton.
in Mexico City.
Huge.
Yeah, it's
We have the magazine here if anyone wants to see it.
it was a great experience, and then I did a photo shoot for Dolce & Gabbana in St. Bart's.
Yeah.
And all because I was well known, and I was one of the first ones in Latin America. So
Yeah.
when they were looking for bloggers, when this was starting,
They were thinking of the old ones.
not they were thinking of the original ones, the few ones that had a big following back then, and yeah, that's how I started.
For starters, I'd always check the weather because for me, my outfit is always dependent on the weather. But I'd always start with my core piece that I'm wearing, like the special piece that's in my outfit. I'll start with that and then build around it, because if I want to wear a specific sweater or a specific shirt, I'll wear that and then make it either tonal. I will start with my main piece and then go around it.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. There's always like that piece that you want to showcase, that you want to wear, the star of your outfit.
Yeah.
Then you put it on and then you
Build around it.
I don't mind changing 5 to 10 times and make a mess till I find the right outfit. Because sometimes you know at the very beginning what you want to wear, but sometimes it takes, some trying on some things.
He never gets it the first time. Or the first 10 times he never gets it.
I always go for perfection.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's go show you guys the closet. No, I'm kidding. I mean, you're going to say Versace. Versace! But I feel like that was always your favorite brand. But what's like your current favorite new brand that you just discovered recently in the last couple of years?
Ankari Flores.
Oh, of course.
I
Ankari
love
Flores
those
is number
shoes.
one.
Those shoes are amazing.
The best
I've
shoes
got
ever.
So many.
I'm gonna leave a link over here, guys. Check it out. Swipe up, shop, buy your mother, your father, your sister, your cousin, everyone a pair.
I'm very into J.W. Anderson also, and I do like Body.
For me, I like this brand that I just recently discovered in the last year. It's a German brand called GmbH. I have this like pullover and moto pant from them. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite outfit I bought in 2020. So for all you guys that didn't know, I used to work in editorial. I used to work at Bloomberg and GQ magazine before. And for me, I think it's very much the same, since I'm still working in fashion. I'm still kind of styling myself in this case, and
You're still attending shows.
I'm still attending shows. I'm still attending events. I'm still curating collections of things that I like and sharing them. I'm still doing the market work, so nothing has really changed except finally just working for myself and building my own brand, opposed to building someone else's brand. So that's
Because you need to see our social media, our Instagram as our own magazine.
Yeah.
I didn't transition from editorial. Basically, I was working for a PR agency in Aruba, and I had a job basically on editing. They were so nice to me that they let me take like 3 years going on and off, on and off, on and off.
Right.
Until I said, you know what, I'm ready, and I moved here.
Just to piggyback on that, I remember when I worked at GQ, I worked full time, but then I worked at Bloomberg and I was only working part time. So it helped me. It was basically that bridge to have the confidence to actually quit my full time job.
I have a Dolce & Gabbana leather jacket. It's a bomber. It has this beautiful zipper in gold. And that's definitely a very, very expensive piece that I still treasure from those Dolce days that I was in Milan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the most expensive piece, but can I say my watch? My watch is the most expensive piece in my closet.
Yeah, but it's boring.
Yeah, I know. It's like an accessory.
But I know a few of your pieces. What about that Lanvin?
Oh, the Lanvin jacket. Okay, so this is a question that we get constantly, like on a daily, and we always get asked, do you make a living from being an influencer?
I think that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But
so let me just explain to you guys how it works. So basically, brands will come to some influencers and say, here's a product that we want to launch. We're launching this product and we need basically promotion around it. Or we need awareness, we need sales. Depends on their objectives. But mostly it's for brand awareness, I feel. And that's how we basically partner with brands, especially since we're known in the space. There's a ton of brands that want to do this. So if you guys think about it, before bloggers, there was all these celebrities that were getting these endorsement deals for millions of dollars. Now think of that in a way smaller scale. And that's kind of the same.
Well, I make millions of dollars.
Billions of dollars. Christian makes billions of dollars a year.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how we basically make money. We partner up with brands on product launches.
I mean, you guys can see when we are pushing a product. And
we have to write hashtag ad.
Most of the time, our products that we
like
and align ourselves, and like, or we don't know, and we're like, okay, we're gonna try them, and then you end up loving them, and they are part of your routine.
Don't. Okay. I would say my best advice for you is to be consistent. Make sure you are authentic to yourself. Don't try to jump on a ship don't try to follow other trends. Try to make your own thing. Don't listen to him. I hated when people used to tell me that. But, it is getting harder. It's getting more difficult. It's such an oversaturated market right now, and I feel a lot of brands.
No, but if you feel you can find your
niche, go for it. Go for your niche. Find out what you like, find out what you're good at, and go for it. If you're going to be a fitness influencer, go for fitness. Don't try to do everything. Don't try to do fitness, fashion, lifestyle, hotel. You could do it all, but first, hone in on one and dominate that section first.
I do feel our followers are more into fashion.
Yeah.
Just stick to it and try to make it consistent. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to find new outfits, but you don't have to post every day.
And don't quit your full-time job until you feel comfortable, because I had a full-time job. I worked 700 hours a week, and I was still managing to work full-time as an influencer.
I used to go on my lunch breaks.
To shoot, exactly.
I took my car to the beach, shoot my outfits, come back
to the office. Yeah.
Dripping in sand, covered in sand, dripping in water, and everybody's like, what happened to you? And I didn't...
shooting.
Went to my office without saying anything. It was tough. Fun times now, but it was tough.
Marcel and I used to have a car, so me and Marcel would pack 5 looks, and every Sunday from 9 to 3, we would shoot in Dumbo or a place in the city, and we would literally just change on the streets and get 5 outfits done, and then that was our Monday through Friday posts. And
I used to do that. I mean, everybody
you guys know this answer. You guys already know this answer.
He is the most annoying. When I started hanging out with Moti,
you already know this answer. You see it on my stories. You see it on his stories. You know who's more annoying.
No, I'm louder than him. That doesn't mean that I'm annoying.
But I essentially started. Great job. Okay, let's start from the beginning.